Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today's video is going to be a gentle yoga flow. So for those times that you want to have a little bit of movement into your body but nothing too strenuous. So we're going to be very close to the floor today, so get a comfy mat or you can do this on the carpet. And we're going to be using some blocks for a supported back bend. If you don't have blocks, you can use pillows, like a stack of pillows, a book with like a blanket over, but we'll get to that at the end. But we're going to start lying on our back. So come on down, bring the soles of the feet together, rolling onto the back. Now, if this is too laboring in the inner thigh, you can slide your toes a little bit further away from you, or if you quite like the intensity, you can bring the heels closer to the groin. Hands can be wherever you like. I quite like to interlace my fingers, bring them to the back of the head, and then just let your elbows drop out to the side, closing down the eyes. Take a nice big breath in and let it go through the mouth. Feeling the weight of the body supported by the earth beneath you. Letting go of any external distractions, the world outside, your neighbours, the sound of the washing machine. Let it all go. And rest your attention onto your breath. And as you do that, you might find you naturally begin to deepen your breath. With each inhale, breathing down, right down into the belly. Filling all the way up, feeling into the upper back, the shoulders. And as you exhale, just feeling that drop, that pull of gravity. Taking a few more like this. So having this idea that the breath is actually a 360 movement. You expand in every direction. And as you exhale, shrinking back down, releasing. Nice. When you're ready, slowly bringing the knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a little bit of a squeeze, maybe circles with the knees, massage the back rim of the pelvis, of the lumbar spine. Nice. And then gently rocking up and down the length of the spine, forwards and back a few times. And then come into a seated position with the soles of the feet together once more. Again, you can slide your feet like way out in front if you need. And this time, really round your back, allow your head to be heavy. So this is nice for loosening up through the lower back. Let the shoulders drop. Not reaching or striving for any particular shape or goal at this point. Just allowing yourself to be where you're at. Nice. As you inhale, slowly walk the hands back towards you. And then find a cross-legged position. If it's not comfy, you can sit in another way. It's totally fine. Good. As you inhale, reach the hands up and overhead. Get the fingertips to touch. As you exhale, bring them back down. You can keep the eyes closed if you wish. Inhale, hands high. Exhale. One more inhale, hands high. This time as you exhale, twisting to the right hand side. So bringing the left hand across, looking behind you. Light engagement through the core, pull the belly in. Lovely. Inhale, hands high. Taking the twist in the opposite direction, looking to the back of the mat. Light engagement through the core. Lovely. Inhale, hands high. Exhale, hands to heart. Nice. From here, find your all fours position. So your hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath our hips. Spread fingers wide. And then you can roll through cat-cow here if you wish, or if you just want to move into whatever feels good. Maybe there's some circles instead, pushing into the outer hip. If you want to roll out through the neck, shift the weight back and forwards and anything that feels good. It's really helpful to like close your eyes, completely let go of the ego and what it looks like, and just move into those little corners of the body that feel like they need a little bit of attention. And this is a really great way to like hydrate your spine. So see if you can get it moving in all the different ways that it was designed to be moved. Lovely. Nice one, guys. Good. From here, coming back to a neutral place, lengthen the tailbone back as the crown of the head reaches forwards. Inhale, float your right leg back, push through that heel, find a bit of strength, a bit of energy. Nice, and then taking it out at 90 degrees. Good, placing it onto the floor so the toes are pointing forwards. Good, inhale, reaching the hands high overhead. Fingertips to touch. As you exhale, slide your right hand down that right leg. Reach up and over with the left. Wonderful, take a breath. As you exhale, bringing this hand down, maybe it brushes your toes, maybe it doesn't. And then walking the hands round in that little quarter semicircle, dropping the chin, dropping the chest down into a variation of puppy pose. So you can rest your chin or your forehead onto the mat. So getting into the shoulders, also the right groin. Nice, slowly walking the hands back underneath the shoulders, take a breath in. Exhale, engage the core, bring that knee in. Awesome, let's do the opposite side. Inhale, left leg pushes back. Exhale, take it out with control. You really feel your glute working a little bit. Place it onto the floor next to you. Inhale, come on up, take your time. Palms to touch. And as you exhale, take the side bend to the opposite side, creeping your fingertips down the outer leg. Wonderful, big breath in. Exhale, maybe this top hand wants to brush your toes. And then walking the hands forwards, keeping the hips over the knees, but the chest and the forehead drops down. And see if you can make this as soft as possible. Lovely, one more big breath. Exhale. Inhale, walking the hands back. Good, as you exhale, pull the belly in and bring that knee back. Lovely, shake it out, little cat-cow, anything that feels good here. Awesome, we're gonna take a little floor sun salute. So spread the fingers wide, take a breath in. As you exhale, lower the hips down, lower all the way down. As you inhale, lift the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together. As you exhale, take it back to child's pose. Inhale, come up onto the knees, reach the hands high to the sky, palms to touch. As you exhale, take it down to child's pose. And that's going to be our flow. Inhale, ripple forwards, all fours. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, back to child's pose. Inhale, come up onto the knees, reach the hands high. Exhale, back to child's pose. Two more like this. Inhale, ripple forwards. Exhale, surrender the hips down. Inhale to lift and lengthen the chest. Exhale, back to child's pose. Inhale, up onto the knees, reach up, lift out of the waist. Exhale, child's pose. One more. Inhale, lead with the back of the heart. Exhale, lower down. Inhale to lift. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, hands towards the sky, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, back to child's pose and rest here. Relax the forehead down onto the mat or onto the back of the hands. Take a little rock of the forehead from side to side. Give yourself a little massage. Wonderful. As you inhale, slowly coming forwards to all fours. And then you're going to step your right foot in between the hands. Drop the back knee, see if you can sink that hip down. And then use the hands to come up onto that thigh, resting the shoulders, pressing into the hands. So you're really getting into your left hip flexor. Relax your jaw. Notice if you clench your teeth. Wonderful. Take a nice big breath. Exhale to soften into it. Relax those shoulders. Lovely. Big breath in. Exhale, hands to mat. Take it back to all fours. You can have a little swing of the hips, forwards and back and side to side. Might feel good to come in and out of child's pose. Let's do the opposite side. So step your left foot in between the hands. Allow that right hip to soften. Inhale, bring your hands onto that knee or the thigh. And then soften down into your right hip flexor. Making sure that any tension doesn't build up and then contain itself in the shoulders. Find that softness in the upper body. Lovely, big breath in. Exhale. One more. Exhale, hands to mat. All fours, take a little shimmy out, forwards and back, side to side, what feels good. Nice, spread those fingers nice and wide. We're gonna find downward facing dog briefly, so tuck those toes, lifting the bum up towards the sky, dropping one heel down, and then the other, bending and straightening in each leg, just tease into the back of the leg. Nice, relax the head. Wonderful. And then from here, you're gonna walk your hands back towards your feet. Soften the knees and just allow yourself to be heavy. Any tension from your week, from your spine is just like dripping out the top of the head. Let it go. Lovely. And then bringing the fingertips down onto the mat if they aren't already. Heel toe the feet to the outside edges of your mat, big toes pointing outwards. And then you're going to drop your sit bones down between the heels, coming into your yogi squat. So options to stay here with your fingertips on the mat. You can have your hands at your heart. You can take a little kind of rock from side to side. You can use your hands a bit if you like. Maybe stillness works for you, there's no kind of set rule for this one. Just allow yourself to kind of feel into those hips. What do you need today? And it's different every time we step onto our mat, and it's just having that self-awareness to listen and then give our body what it needs. Awesome. And then coming back through the middle, you're going to bring your hands behind and then lengthen those legs out in front. Give them a little bit of a shake out if they need after that. You can bring your hands all the way back and make it super, super chilled. Awesome. From here, make sure you've got your blocks or your pillows to hand just so you don't need to get up again. Feet flat onto the floor, hands to the shins. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, gently rolling back, slide your hands down your legs, come all the way onto the back. Nice. From here, hugging your right knee in towards the chest. And then we're gonna go for half happy baby. So you're gonna either grab the back of your right thigh or ankle, or maybe some of us can grab our foot. If you begin to climb up the leg, if your shoulders lift off, grab further down, give yourself a break. Nice, option to stay here, option to straighten out your left leg. That is quite an intense option and it won't be for everyone. Nice, feeling the lower back really release down. Take a breath. As you exhale, you're gonna cross your right ankle over the left knee. Now, holding this might be enough. You might be already feeling it in the hip and in that right glute. Otherwise, thread your arm through that little gap in your legs. You can grab the left thigh or the left shin. And again, shoulders and neck are relaxed. They're not doing any work at all. You can even move your head from side to side, swipe the nose from side to side, just so that neck is super relaxed. Wonderful. Take a nice big breath. And as you exhale, release. If you need to shake out that right leg, do so. Give a little bit of life back to those toes and then place it onto the floor. Hug your left knee in. Assess. Maybe we grab back of the left thigh, calf, ankle, outside of the foot, but shoulders are relaxed and the lower back is imprinted on the mat. You can stay here, or maybe the right foot slides away a bit. Maybe it slides all the way out. If you go too far, you can always come back from it. Like if you're over an 8 out of 10 intensity, come back, give yourself a break. Good, take one more breath in wherever you are. And as you exhale, cross your left ankle over your right knee. Foot is flexed to look after that knee. You can stay here, it's a good place, or back of the right thigh, or the right shin. Head and shoulders relaxed. And send your breath to the area where you feel it the most. Lovely, one more big breath in. And as you exhale, release. You can give that left leg a bit of a shake out if it needs. Great. Soles of the feet onto the mat. We're going to go for a nice supported back bend. So this is where you need your props, either blocks or pillows. So you're going to come in through this position. It's the most safe way. And you're going to find your sacrum, which is like the flat part of your lower back, generally just above your bum line. So you're going to press into your feet, lift the bum, and then bring your supports underneath. Now, you might want them quite low like this. This might just feel like, oh yeah, that's quite nice to be supported. Or if you want a little bit more, bring the supports up a little bit higher. I've just gone for 2 blocks because the skinny ones are a bit wobbly. You want to feel supported on the block. So if they're kind of wobbling around, see if you can find a place where they can be like stable. Lovely. And then find what you need with the hands here. So my only recommendation is that the palms face up. Just helps keep a nice external rotation of the shoulders. Maybe you want to kind of snow angel the arms and find your kind of Goldilocks position. Cool. Maybe one leg wants to straighten out. See how that might feel. Maybe the other. Maybe even both. And you can just fully relax onto that support. Now there is a light compression in the lower back. But if it feels pinchy or sharp, back off, bend your knees, bring the feet onto the mat. Otherwise, if it feels like a dull ache and it feels good, you're in a good place. So it's a really nice way to like passively open up this front side of our body, which we compress and protect and hunch into all day pretty much. Take another full breath in. And take a sigh out. Lovely. If you've got your legs out straight, walk your feet back towards you. Press into your feet so you can lift your bum just an inch and then bring that support out from underneath you. Slowly, slowly bring it down. Awesome. Take a little rock of the knees from side to side. Lovely, and then hugging both knees in towards the chest, give yourself a squeeze. And then gently rock up and down the length of the spine, forwards and back, 3 or 4 times. And then come find a seated position, cross-legged, kneeling, however you like. Relax your hands wherever's natural. Close the eyes. Take a breath in to lengthen through the spine. Exhale to gently find that sense of ease. Noticing how the body feels now after our gentle yoga flow. Or maybe just having this heightened awareness to how you feel. Bringing the hands together at heart center. Bow the head to the heart and thank yourself for carving out this time in your day to look after both your body and your mind. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today, guys. If you liked it, make sure you give it a little thumbs up. If there's anything else you'd like to see on this channel, leave me a comment down below and I will catch you on the next one.